Ladies and gentlemen, here I am with the only surviving Wailers. This is Beverley Kelso. I'm here with George Pang in Anna Garden. Beverley has given you great years along with the Wailers, and she came to visit Jamaica, and it's such an honor for us to roll out the red carpet for Beverley Kelso. Great!
A very pleasant good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to Big Stone Television. Now, as you know, Beverley Kelso, one of the founding members of the Wailers, is now the only surviving member of the Wailers. They credited Beverley Kelso with the woman that gave the Wailers a sound. One of the most commonly accepted inaccuracy in popular music is that there was only one surviving Wailers, but that is not entirely true. That was when Neville O'Reilly Livingston, better known as Bunny Wailer, was alive. But Beverley Kelso, a foundation and cornerstone member, is very much alive and well and living in New York. She was born in Kingston, Jamaica in April 1948 and attended Miss Nembhard Prep and later the Denham Town Primary School in Kingston. Kelso was in Jamaica in July 2012 to receive an award for her service to music at the Big Kingsley Goodison Conceive Tributes to the Greats 15th Award Show and Dance at Curfew Place. Outside of that, though, not much has been made of her role in helping to lay the foundation on which the would-be internationally famous Bob Marley and the Wailers was built. Yet she was most crucial in more ways than one to the development of the group. Kelso's most obvious contribution may be found on the track she lent her harmonious voice to help decorate. Some of those songs included It's Like Simmer Down, It Hurts to Be Alone, and Lonesome Feeling. It was on a bright Monday evening in the late 1963 that 5 teenagers, Robert Nesta Marley, Neville Livingston, Winston Hubert McIntosh, better known as Peter Tosh, Junior Braithwaite, and the lone female Beverley Kelso, the confidante of the group and second youngest of the lot, strolled through the gates of 13 Brentford Road, Kingston 5, later to be known as Studio One Boulevard, with the hope of creating musical history with 4 songs: Simmer Down, I Don't Need Your Love, How Many Times, and Straight and Narrow Way, with Kelso's voice appearing on all the tracks. With musical backing provided by the powerful Scatterlights Band, the Wailers managed to lay Simmer Down, which became a massive #1 hit in Jamaica in early 1964, riding the top of the charts for several weeks. It was Kelso's high-pitched background vocals that provided the perfect balance to the group's sound. It was so critical that when she left the group, it became a strenuous and bewildering task to find a suitable replacement that would maintain the original Wailer sound. With the departure of Braithwaite, whose high-pitched voice complemented Kelso, and the inability of longtime group aspirant Cherry Smith to fill the void, the group resigned itself to being a trio. Kelso's shrill intonation can easily be detected on the recordings Simmer Down and Lonesome Feeling. The latter in particular did much to revolutionize the Wailer sound with a pumping organ riff by the Vikings Band. That organ was to be heard on other tracks like Cyrus and There's a Reward by Joe Higgs and Roy Wilson. Speaking to Kelso from a New York home, she claimed that she recorded 25 songs with the group before making her exit in late 1965 with one titled Let the Lord Be Seen in You. The group desperately tried to hold on to her, going as far as dedicating a song to her titled Dana. Speaking to Kelso at Tributes to the Greats in 2012, she said there were issues concerning the direction in which the group was heading, and that to a large extent influenced her decision to leave. According to her, she remained a respected confidante and custodian of many stories as far as the group was concerned. When Marley was getting married to Rita Anderson on February 10, 1966, Kelso was the only group member who had knowledge of it. During a dramatic interview with Colby Bryan, editor of the Vintage Boss magazine, Kelso relates in dramatic fashion Bunny's, then Peter's arrival at her home with the same exclamatory question, "Babe, you didn't know Sir Baba get married up the road?" Her answer to them was a chilling yes. Kelso played another role in the Wailers saga when she introduced Rita Marley to Clement Coxson's dad. The association not only brought Rita into the music business, but also brought her into contact with Bob Marley. It can be said that in a sense, Kelso unwittingly started the Marley empire. In a 2004 interview in New York with the Vintage Boss, Kelso expanded on the matter. While going to studio from Trenchtown, we usually take shortcut through 9th Street and the Calvary Cemetery and pass by Rita's house. She usually have a baby in her hand and usually wave at us. The others ignored her, but I felt bad as a woman and so stopped to say hi and play with the baby. When I caught up with them, they were upset about me stopping with her. One afternoon she told me that she had a song called Opportunity, which she wanted to record. I told Mr. Dad, and he said that I should bring her along. I rushed back to get her, but she was not ready, as she had to find her backup singers. She later arrived at Studio One along with Constantine Walker, who we call Dream, and a girl called Precious, calling themselves the Soulettes. They recorded the song the following day. Kelso explained. Kelso has been living in the United States of America since December 27, 1979, and has also been out of the music business since the Studio One days. Despite that, she has retained fond memories of the family vibe that existed at one of the most loved musical institutions in the history of Jamaican music. Making a comeback and writing a book is certainly not off the cards for Kelso. On the musical side, Simmer Down may perhaps be the recording that we may best remember her by. Perhaps the first call in popular music for the unruly youths to take heed. It won. Chicken Mary, out the near, when him the near, you must beware, so simmer down. Control your temper, simmer down. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Beverley Kelso, the founding member of Bob Marley and the Wailers, is still alive and well. And today, October 22nd, we're going to be honoring Beverley Kelso in Trenchtown with 3 Lifetime Achievement Awards. One from recording superstar Little Lenny, the other from Powerhouse Record headed by George Pang, and the other from Big Stone Records headed by Claude Big Stone Sinclair. We're going to be talking to Bev, and we're going to be having a wonderful day. Beverley Kelso, you're our icon, legend, and of course a stalwart and foundation in the musical fraternity. We love you, Bev. We love you now, we love you then, and we will always love you. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Beverley Kelso, the only surviving member of the Wailers.